Ready to go now. Here
Leading
comes
off
Aaron
the
Judge.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Swinging a foul straight back. And that one is lifted in the air. Sanchez on the run. Brings it in. And there's one away. Packed house here at Dyken Park. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate.
Second, the center fielder, number 12, Trent Grisham.
In there, and it's 0-1. 1 out, bases empty. Next offering is fouled back. Going back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Here comes Cody Bellinger.
The left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
And first offering is fouled off. On the ground right side, and that's just foul. And Belly goes down on strikes. Now, Jeremy Pena. Out in front and foul to the left side. Check swing, and he went 0-2.
0-2.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
The third baseman.
Here's Carlos Correa.
Correa.
And that one fouled off. And a swing and a miss.
Filthy changeup right there.
No
Just
ball,
pulled the string.
Lifted in the air, right field. Judge has it sized up. Makes the catch for the out. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Yordan Alvarez up next for the Astros.
Alvarez.
Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Inside.
Nope.
Ball
inside.
1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Alvarez checks his swing, appeal to third, and no swing, says James Kingsley. Next pitch is downstairs. 2 outs, base is empty. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
3-2.
Swing and a miss, a strikeout. All set for the start of the inning. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Swing and a miss.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Adios, pelota. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Started to swing, held up.
But just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And that one in the air, center field. Myers under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down. Now here is Ben Rice.
The first baseman, number 22, Ben Rice.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back. See you later. An absolute smash to left. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 2-0. Next to hit, Austin Wells. Yeah, that's fouled off. One down, base is empty. Sliced hard but foul. On the inside corner for called strike 3. 2 down, base is empty. Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Now 1-1. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here at the top of the second. Swings and chases a low one there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. 0-1. McMahon off of first with 2 away. Just missed. That's outside. 2-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
That one's in there, and it's 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Ripped on the ground to second. Altuve slings to first. That ends the inning. Back here at Daikin Park singing. These fans are used to watching good baseball. The Astros won the AL West last season for the 4th year in a row.
Yeah, they kept the division run alive, but their streak of 7 straight appearances in the ALCS was snapped.
And another ball. 88 wins last year was enough for another Astros division title, though.
Yeah, that surprised me, Boog. Turns out the AL West was the only division with a champion that won less than 90 games.
That's not a high number, especially with teams like the Rangers and Mariners in the same division. My guess is it takes more than 88 wins to take home the division crown this year. Victor Caratini stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And that one fouled off.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Yeah.
And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. Jose Altuve up to hit here. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Altuve always seems to be setting records or reaching milestones, Boog. In 2023, he became the fastest player to reach 2,000 career hits, 200 home runs, and 200 stolen bases in MLB history.
On the ground, 2 ball. Off balance feed, there's 1. And that's 2. New inning getting started. Now the number 2 hitter, Trent Grisham. Liner snapped at first. 1 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger.
Yikes, that ball was scorched. An absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Walker steps on the bag. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
Stanton.
He was all over that one. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result.
And he's got it in right field for the 3rd out, so that'll do it. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and stepping in for the Astros, Jesus Sanchez. And he lays down a bunt. Barehand scoop, gathers and throws, and he's safe on with a bunt single. Here's Mauricio Dubon.
Number 11. Cam.
Foul ball there. Dubon, 30 years old now, and he was born in Honduras. That's towards center. Grisham trying to get there. And there's one down. Jake Myers up next for the Astros. On the ground right side. 4, 6,
That's an out.
3, but he beats it. Good hustle. And the inning continues. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros.
Left shortstop.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Pena.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second. He's safe. Myers on at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. That's in. Ball 2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up. Back here in Houston. And now Ben Rice.
Baseman, number 22, Ben Rice.
McCullers back to work. That one ripped. Dubon makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down. Next to hit, Austin Wells. Caught looking his first time up. Fought off foul. 1 down, base is empty. And it's
1 ball,
1-1.
1 strike.
Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swung on, belted. Back there. See you later. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. That's in there. That's strike 1. And that's
1-1.
outside. Next pitch is outside. Yankees up by 3. Next pitch is inside. They're now 3-1.
Full count.
And that one ripped into right. Reaching down, makes the catch. So digging in, Anthony Volpe. He reached out a walk his first time. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Base hit center field. And that extends the inning. Here is Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 in this one. That one misses. 1-0. Line drive. Hauls it in to end the inning. Ready to go. Bottom 4. And stepping in for the Astros, Carlos Correa.
Correa.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. Well, these Astros just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone?
Nope.
We'll see, but I think they have to.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And now it's Christian Walker. Walked his first time.
Walker.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Correa stands at first with one out. That to right. And that's a fair ball. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Really nice job, a two-strike hit. In that at bat, I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Bunts it back towards the pitcher. And he's tagged out, scrambling back to third. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. He hit into a double play his first time up. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
0-1.
First and second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
One ball.
In the dirt. Two outs.
Ball two.
In the dirt, blocked.
2-2 the count.
In the dirt, but kept close. And they're all loaded up.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
Two outs. Bases full. Smith will hit next. Yeah, don't need much damage here. Just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
The count. Ball.
2 outs.
1-1.
Bases are full. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one cutting but missing down low. And there's the ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Potted looking for the K. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the center fielder, Trent Grisham.
Trent Grisham. Now pitching for the Astros, number 48, Steven.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Here's the 0-2. On the ground. Whips it to first on the run. And they get the out. Bellinger up to hit. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Into the outfield. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. He's already homered here in this one. Stanton started after it, tried to hold up, Now a look to first. No swing. He held up. Patrick Johnson with the call there. On the ground to second. Might be two. Good feed. That's one. To Walker, and that's two. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Mauricio Dubon. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, these Astros definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them. So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for him at times.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And a pitch. On the ground to third. McMahon fires over to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jake Myers. That one the other way. Hauls it in, 2 away. So the lineup flips over. And the batter now, Jeremy Pena. And a swing and a miss.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Comebacker to the mound. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Top of the 6th inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Oker measures 6 feet 2 inches, 200 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
Swings and misses. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That ball's carrying. Adios! And up top. He jacks that one out to left. It's 4-0. And up next for New York, Ben Reese. And first offering is fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Way out front for strike 2.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And here is Austin Wells. And delivers outside. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here's Ryan McMahon now. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
0-2 is the count.
Fans another, and that's. Well, we go bottom 6. Down the third baseman, Carlos Correa. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Grisham trying to get there. Nabs it, and there's one down.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Alvarez stands in now and watches strike 1. There's a swing and a miss.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
One down, base is empty. And they'll do it again. Next offering is downstairs.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup.
The first baseman,
So
number
2
8.
down now, and here is Christian Walker. Up the middle, and that one handled. Tosses to first. That's the inning. Top of inning number 7, and stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
Slice down the right side. That's to third. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
Now batting,
0 for 3 in this one.
Aaron Judge.
Foul ball. Other thing in this part, I mean, he could sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats. And now it's even up. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. He's there. He's got it. 2 away now. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. They say you win. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Towards first, Walker. The tag, and he's out. And that's the 3rd. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Victor Caratini.
Now pitching
Jake
for
Bird on the pitch here.
Number 59.
He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Bird.
On the ground, right side, Chisholm. In plenty of time to first, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. And next to hit for Houston, Jose Altuve. Going away.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
No balls, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swings and misses, struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Taylor Trammell. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2's the count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 8th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger. Okert back to work. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Altuve slings to first, and Bellinger is out. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. He's already homered in this game.
Now pitching for the Astros.
And first offering is
Number
fouled
65.
off.
And now,
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 8th. That one hit to right. And that's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees.
Chisholm Jr.
He was late there. Strike one.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Check swing, but he went too far. 0-2 down.
2 strikes.
And that one moves his
2
feet.
strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
2 strikes.
Backed off the plate that time. Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw. And the Yanks go quietly. Bottom of the inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Mauricio Dubon. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And that one is downstairs. And that's ball one. And Gary Simmons punches him out. That's a strikeout. So next up for Houston, Jake Myers. Bunting, and it's in the air. Bird snags it for the second out. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. 0-3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And now the count is even. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Back here at Dyken Park, all set to start the ninth in this one. And stepping in for the Yankees, Ben Rice. De Los Santos goes 6 feet 3 inches, 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Off the plate, ball one.
That one misses, and the count now 2-0. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-2.
2-2 the count.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. That clips the corner. Hader, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
2 down, base is empty. And next for New York, Ryan McMahon. And first offering is fouled off.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control and command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the ninth. Back here in Houston, here's the third baseman, Carlos Correa. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. On the ground to Jazz. Jazz tosses to first. That takes care of Correa.
Now batting.
He's 2 outs away. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. The Yankees leading by 4. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a foul out of play. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. One down, base is empty. Ball
That's
one there.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Ground ball right side. Slings to first. 2 up, 2 down. Astros down to their last out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. And a foul ball. And a foul ball.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you even with pitches outside the zone.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. Cole with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.